So there's a lot of things that I want to have in my life, a lot of things I want to go after, especially when it comes to my son, if you can hear him now upstairs, but especially with some of the things that I want to show my son that he can go after, he can accomplish. I want to put him in certain environments where he can learn and grow. But in order for me to do that, I have to make a decision on my end to move on. And what I mean by moving on from past situations, past hurt, past pains, past relationships, past friendships, those things that hold me back from the past. And sometimes it's hard to hear a message like this because we feel like we have to prove something to our past when the past's not there anymore. It's like proving something to proving something to like some invisible thing that, hey, I can't see, it's not there, I can't touch or anything like that. But in my head, it's living there. It's real to me, but in reality, it's not there anymore. The past is gone. The people who said this and that about you, they're gone. You probably don't know the people's names no more. They're gone. And I understand those memories, they still live in your head. They still can bring those hurtful feelings, but you have to make that decision, say, hey, I am not fin to give attention to the past anymore. I'm not finna give attention to that. It happened, okay, cool. But look at where I'm at now. I am blessed, I am prospering, I'm in my right mind, I'm not sick, my son is good. So why am I lingering around those past situations, those past events? It's time to move on. It's good to go forward. You hear what I'm saying? It's good. It's not bad to go forward or move on for certain things. It's good to go forward because you're telling yourself, hey, there's more. There's more. You may say that, hey, I didn't have friends growing up. Okay, there's more. You can have friends now. That next new season, you can have those healthy boundaries, those healthy relationships and friends. Well, nobody didn't like me then, all this, and that. Okay, in this new season, you never know who God will bring your way. But here's the thing, in order to embrace or have or receive those new things and new people, you have to make room for them. That means the old cannot occupy those spaces. You got to kick that stuff out. So I just want to encourage somebody, move on. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay stagnant. Don't stay held back. Move on. Do what you got to do. And I also do want to say this. Sometimes you also, I say in addition to just moving on internally, you have to make an internal choice. Externally, you have to do something too. That means either blocking a number, throwing away some clothes, throwing away some old things. It could be just even starting a new routine, set a new schedule. You have to do something to just put that confrontation up to the past and be like, hey, I ain't going back. You gotta do something. You gotta go forward. You gotta do something new so that old can just make its exit. You have to just say, hey, we ain't finna go back. We're not finna go back and forth. We're not finna just keep I'm trying to think of a word. Reminiscing. Yeah, reminiscing about the past and all that. We're gonna go forward. And I'm just rooting for you to go forward because what I hate to see people do is stay stuck in the past because I know what that feels like. I'm the queen of that because I felt there wasn't nothing better than what I experienced. But what I'm learning every day is, hey, my faith gotta rise. And this is what God's teaching me. My faith gotta rise. He can do a lot more for me than, even when I'm thinking now, I'm just limiting him and he's a limitless God. Limitless God. I can be silly sometimes, okay? But when I'm putting limits on him, when he be like, hey, I can do anything, nothing is impossible with him. So if nothing's impossible with God, why am I making everything possible to just overcome? Like, why am I making it possible to overcome the past? No, it's possible to overcome the past and walk in the better future. And your latter days can be greater than what happened in the past. So I hope y'all just, take that tidbit and just go forward in your life. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your peace. Not worth your joy. It ain't worth your good night's sleep. Go forward and say, hey, past is gone. I am going forward to my future that God has for me. There you go.